is coming my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.
Today we find ourselves in Castle Shannon / Bethel Park area of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, visiting the grave of famous artist Andy Warhol in a place called St. John the Baptist Byzantine Catholic Cemetery. That's a mouthful. And it's a bit of a different kind of vibe that they going on here, because they have a 24-hour webcam that streams directly to the Andy Warhol Museum in an exhibit they call Figment. I'm going to show you the cameras in just a moment.
This is the first sort of major series of self-portraits for quite a long time. What prompted this one?
It's just I ran out of ideas.
What was the interest to you then in that Campbell's soup tin? What gave you the idea of doing that?
Oh, I used to eat it every day. I still do, so.
How much are you involved with Interview Magazine?
Oh, a lot. I give a cover away every minute, and then I have to go and hide.
Jessica is waiting for me. Andy Warhol is buried right there, but I wanted to show you that right across this little walkway are two earth cams. If you think about it, it's kind of strange, because not only are we filming an episode for the GrimmLifeCollective, but people who are inside the Andy Warhol Museum passing that specific exhibit is watching us do this. It's kind of weird. It's like a secret audience within an audience. It's crazy to think that such a famous artist has a very, very small tombstone. But this is where Andy Warhol is buried. Andy Warhol, August 6, 1928 to February 22nd, 1987. And sitting on top is some Campbell's tomato soup cans. Last time I was here visiting, they had this, it was like a Ziploc bag with some paper in it, and you can sit and you can write a letter to Andy Warhol Museum. That's gone, but Jessica pointed out that there's this, it's not Ziploc, it's like a Tupperware box. So let's go ahead and open up and see what's in the inside. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, okay.
Very cool. It's a little hard to see. Yeah, but I think that possibly you should just write GrimmLifeCollective was here, you know, and today's date. I don't even know what today's date it is. Go hold it up. Very nice. And with that, our note saying that we were here at the Andy Warhol grave will forever be here. Well, at least till somebody cleans it out. But we were here. That's us. For some reason, I thought Andy Warhol died from a gunshot. Like somebody, a fan of his, shot him. I think he was shot, but that's not how he died. So I looked it up just to make sure, and it turns out that Andy Warhol actually died from complications from gallbladder surgery in New York. Crazy, right?
Such a simple procedure.
Yeah, so it was almost like it was a botched operation. Like whenever they, I guess when they did the autopsy or they did some investigation in it, there was a very high risk for him, and he just died from it. It's crazy. And it's not the color red, and it is not a can of Campbell's soup, but we do have a flower for Andy Warhol that Jessica wants to place at his grave. Let's just paying our respects. It's a beautiful little plot.
Wherever I come, bad luck is coming my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.